Welcome back to our Final Fantasy Origin walkthrough. In this episode we're going to be doing Memories of Poison, Wicked Arbor. So let's get cracking. This place does have a secret memory as well that we need to grab. So let's get pushing on forward. This is also based on Final Fantasy IX, this area. It's in Final Fantasy IX it's called the Evil Forest or the Petrified Forest. And Final Fantasy IX is my favourite single player Final Fantasy game. It's absolutely amazing. So I'd highly recommend playing Final Fantasy IX if you haven't before. Great game. Feel free to let me know in the comments if you have played Final Fantasy IX before. And if it's your favourite one. And my favourite character from 9 is Vivi. Feel free to let me know what yours is. In this first section, it's there's not too much popping off. It's just smashing away, slicing, dicing on the enemies. There's nothing too crazy. Just be careful because the enemies do pack a bit of a punch on this stage. So it may be worth doing a few side missions and stuff if you want to. Or maybe repeating some missions if you want to grind out some EXP and stuff. If you're finding the enemies a bit tough on this one. Because they can hit pretty hard. We need to level up Samurai, so ideally we need to switch to Samurai quite soon. So we're going to be using that for Ninja. But yeah, nothing too crazy, just slice and dice. We've got an ability there that kind of like uppercuts the enemy as well, so it gives us a lot of uptime with that attack. I think it costs 2 bars of MP though, so it's not the cheapest to cast it. And we've also kind of like switched the party around a little bit and changed their jobs, so I'll just show you that in a second. There's an item that we can grab over here. There is a secret memory in the stage as well, so the secret memory is a little bit later on in the level. It's kind of towards the end, but it's not exactly at the end. It's a fair bit into the stage, so we'll be grabbing that as well. This bit is from Final Fantasy IX once again. A bit of a head nod to the game there, so you can drink from this. It restores your HP, just like you can do in Final Fantasy IX at this section. This enemy is a bit of a spicy meatball once again, so you can just activate your party members' limit breaks if you want to, and then just back up. Technically speaking, you could just hang back and cast spells and stuff if you want to. And your limit break party members should absolutely delete that enemy, so that's all good. But just be careful of those because they do hit really, really hard. There's a purple orb here, but it's not the secret memory. Although it looks quite similar, it's actually not, it's just an item. This bit is quite spicy. You might want to wait here for a second until your limit break is ready. And you don't want to get sort of like ganged up on here because there's absolutely loads of enemies. So ideally try and just bring 1 or 2 this way before heading on in like your party members are doing right now. You can soul shield that. Not sure if it's any good against the enemy. No, it's actually not, but there we go. And as you can see, you got to be careful because this thing can delete your HP pretty quick. So make sure your party members are in limit break. So you can soul shield. I'm just going to focus on this enemy ideally up here first before we go over there because it just gets insane. So just want to hang a fire a little bit over here, and then when you're ready, head on in. There we go. Takes care of those. You might want to Lightbringer as well. We've got that ability that we absorbed with the soul shield. It basically deletes the break gauge from these enemies, which is insane levels of damage. Okay, other than that, just smash on through. But like I mentioned before, the worst thing that you can do there is just get caught in the middle of everything because you will get obliterated. So either run through and take the enemies out like up the top, or just try and pull the enemies to you so that you don't get ganged up on. Okay. Well, other than that, we should be smooth sailing from there. We kind of cleared that bit out. Can be a little bit spicy. We can Divine Sigil and flee. Just going to check up here because there might be some stuff that we can grab, question mark. Yeah, there is, so grab that. And we'll head on over. Speaking of Final Fantasy 9, I'm pretty much just going to fanboy with Final Fantasy 9, I think, for this stage. Fingers crossed we get the remake treatment, that'd be awesome. So the remake treatment that Final Fantasy 7 got. That'd be pretty sweet if we can see that with 9. So these flowers here, this is kind of like a mechanic in this particular level. You have to kind of delete those and then it lets you smash these things next to the flower. Let's take out this goblin. I don't think you can smash through these vines and stuff before the big flowers are actually deleted first. So yeah, we'll just head on over. Smash through those. I think we should switch to Samurai. Basically, we're just leveling Samurai so we can unlock a ninja, essentially. And I'll just show you some bits and bobs that I mentioned about the party members. So if you go into battle settings, you can actually go to the party member and then press on them and like change their job. You can unlock more jobs by completing certain missions and certain side missions, and it rewards you with extra jobs for certain party members. So you can sort of go across and flick those across if you want to. We've also changed party members, so we've got Sophia and Jed. So you can do that with the edit party if you want to. But other than that, we should be good. Just going to go on battle settings and equip some new gear. Go to job trees. Perhaps pop some points. In fact, yeah, let's switch to Samurai. So what we'll do is Ronin can become Samurai. Switch it over. Equip some gear. Then we'll go job trees. And we'll just level up some stuff. Just pop some points into whatever. Not too fussed what it is. At this point, just going to throw the points in there. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do. And the one that we want to level up is Samurai. So I'm going to whack the anima shards into Samurai and then just focus on that for a little bit. Okay, so that should be all good to go. Just need to be careful with Samurai because it's quite low level, so it you know, it's probably going to be easy for us to get wrecked if we're not careful. So just need to be careful about that. These sort of like bigger wolf things can hit really, really hard, so you just got to be careful of these. Make sure your party members are in limit break mode. Should be able to finish him off quite soon if we can actually get up to him. I'll do. Okay, it's a little bit of a secret bit around here as well. I tried to soul shield that, but I was in the middle of a combo, so I couldn't do it. Once again, with the katana, you can do that stance where you hold down RB, and as long as you're standing still, you can just like keep on chopping away like that. I think some bats should, yeah, drop down. So pretty much just spamming RB there. I think that move is insanely powerful. It deletes a lot of enemies before they can even do anything, and sometimes it also like stun locks them, so you can just constantly keep spamming it, and it like stun locks the enemy and just pretty much deletes them off the face of the planet, which is obviously great. Okay, so that is that. I think this is the way to go. A couple of enemies this way. I think we absorbed something there, so use that. See if we can do that stance. There we go. Just kind of deletes the enemy like really, really quick, so that's fantastic. Okay, I think there is a A cheeky little item over here. Be careful of this enemy once again. It's an absolute spicy meatball. Gotta be really careful there. Don't forget you can buff your party members if you're rocking White Mage. Okay, so grab this treasure chest. That is that. I think that is the way to go. Just going to quickly look around. I think there's a extra item here you can grab. Nothing too crazy, but I might as well grab it. And then I believe this is the way. Smash through those. Excellent, we have a Marlboro. And a grenade tucked around the corner. Shouldn't be too bad, but we'll just buff up just in case. And some Protect Gear as well. Put that on. Switch to Samurai because we want the EXP for Samurai mainly. Okay, this can be quite spicy. Ideally, we want the enemies to be separated. So with Rotten Breath, just get the hell out of there. You don't want to be anywhere near that particular attack. Watch out for these like standard melee attacks there. Just try and basically get like behind this enemy if possible. And get far away. If you see the bad breath thing, you want to get far away. But most of the time there, just stay behind the Marlboro. And you should be fine. You could also focus on the bomb first if you want to, but whatever works best for you, really. Okay, so this is another example. Just gonna double check. Yeah, I think we need to delete the flower first, then we can smash through those. So we're going to head deeper into the forest. I think there's some cubes around somewhere soon. This is a shortcut. Just going to make sure that we don't actually fall down by accident.
Let's head back. Any help is welcome.
Just throw that down to the start of the level.
Which one will you choose?
And head on in.
What?
Reward
Another Final Fantasy 9 head nod here.
for the princess.
I don't remember being offered a reward.
Of course you were. You just
Okay, so I think the intended way is through here.
Like a prize. If I were her, I'd be pissed.
Me too.
Just double check. I think we have to go this way first.
Ways is no easy feat.
Well, maybe the Warriors of Light can do something about that.
Out with the old.
Quite a few different ways to go. I'm going to grab this. Potentially a lore item. Yep, so
On one hand, you'd get the crown.
grab that.
It ain't light.
At least you'd be rich. All right, that's enough childish daydreaming.
Just going to go Lightbringer here. These have got a lot of health, so just watch out. They also do quite a lot of damage, so just going to go into the katana stance there.
Fight with caution.
Ideally, I'm going to take this enemy out up here because he's just going to keep attacking us, which is just going to get annoying. So when we can get to him. Just re-limit break the fight members again. I think they might have taken that enemy out. Question mark. Not sure where he's gone. Oh, he's here. So yeah, it's got quite a lot of health. Got to be careful. We'll just keep on smashing away. We'll go for the RB stance and see if we can do some damage that way.
You're finally asking for help.
Keep your health topped up. We've only got one potion left, so we've got to be careful.
We'll be all right.
We'll go for White Mage at this point. There we go. Got him eventually. Quite a spicy meatball there. Just be careful. And then we just need to remember which way we actually go now. So I think we went up this way and then up. Treasure chest here, I might as well grab that. Oh, I can't hold any more gear at this point, so we should really nip to the smithy and dismantle some stuff, but that's fine for now. Be careful. Okay, so we are out of potions at this point, so it's going to get very, very spicy. So we need to play this very safe. And ideally, what we'll do is leave a lot of this up to the party members and we'll just cure. Keep ourselves alive, so regen. Some cure. We'll probably stick with White Mage for a little bit until we get to a checkpoint.
I could keep going.
So don't worry too much, like we don't have any space to pick up any gear at this point. You can actually just throw stuff on the floor if you want to, or dismantle it at the blacksmith.
Wasn't much of a fight.
I could do this all day.
Drop on down. So we need to head up and around to that flower, so it looks like it's this way. We could go back to a checkpoint from here. I think we'll just mission it. And we'll push on forward. But yeah, with the gear and stuff, I'm not really too fussed about not being able to pick up gear just yet. But what we could do is throw some stuff away before when we get to the just before the boss fight, because the boss might drop some good stuff. Just gonna check how many we're dealing with. We've got 3. That should be fine. Let's go for it. Very careful of the bad breath. Put the party members into limit break mode, so a lot of this fight that they'll take care of, to be fair. Watch out for bad breath, stay very, very far away. Then we'll just go White Mage mode, give them haste. Put them back into limit break mode. And there we go. We'll kind of play the White Mage role for a little bit because we don't have any potions left. Okay. So we'll smash on through this. And we can head on through. I think there's some cubes around soon-ish. But I guess we'll see. Okay, so we head on through here. I think this is the bit that lets us go back to where that HP water was, but I'll just double check. So we'll smash that flower. Smash through those enemies. Goblin there. There's so many like little paths and stuff on this stage, so just trying to keep track of all the bits and bobs to make sure we've picked up the treasure chest and stuff. Although we technically can't pick up the gear, it's fine. So if we smash through that now, yeah, that should lead us back to this place here. And then I think this is kind of like towards the end-ish, inside this little area here. And we are getting quite close to that secret memory that's on this stage, so we've got to keep our eyes peeled for that. Let's go. Just going to keep the pressure on this bomb. There we go. That's all that. So what I'll do with the gear, like I mentioned before, I'll just throw some stuff on the floor before we go into the boss arena. I'm not really too fussed about all the gear that's knocking about at the moment, because you get loads of gear as you play through, to be totally fair, so it's not the end of the world if you can't pick some up. It's fine. So we'll push on forward. We've got a more barrow. Just going to check to see if we've got any more enemies. We don't. It's fine. I've got one over there actually. Yeah, I'm just going to hang back, buff the party with haste gap and regen gap. Even cast white magic at the enemy. That'll do. Okay, so I've got to keep my eyes peeled at this point for the secret memory that we need to collect.
Let's go. This'll be a breeze.
There's like a little drop down section that we need to look out for. There we go, Lightbringer just to smash through the break gauges here. There we go. I think this is the area, but there might be some sections that we just missed there because we've just gone into absolute kill mode here and just deleted everything. So I'm just going to get my bearings real quick. I think this is the way that we came in from. It's not because there's some cubes there. Let's just rest at these real quick. Head back in. So I'm just going to get my bearings in this room. Smash through these. Don't think the Marlboro respawned, which is fantastic. Smash on through. Ideally we need to be samurai. I keep forgetting to be actual samurai here. Now we've got potions back, it should be fine. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly get my bearings. Oh yeah, this is the Marlboro room, so we came in from here. Just explore this room. So there is a section at some point where we can drop down. Here we go. So I think this is the bit that we were looking for. It's another one of those flower examples just there. So what we'll do is drop down here. And then follow this round. Use flee. Resolve that. I'm not sure if we can use that 3 times like we can in the previous ones. Doesn't look like it. So in the previous ones we were able to like blow that thing up just by throwing the fire back at it. But it doesn't look like it in this case, so we'll follow this round, keep following this thing up until we eventually get to this flower. Watch out for this tomberry. Just going to clear the area first before we fight a tomberry, otherwise it's going to get pretty spicy. There we go. Make sure our party members are in limit break. Okay, so that's that. Watch out for that chef's knife because it does insane damage like you just saw. And for that one I'm just going to back up and use this as defense. Don't have much MP, so just going to play that one very, very safe. Okay, so that's the tomberry taken care of, and then we delete the flower. And if we drop down, look to our right, we should now be able to smash through that. And then this is the secret memory. There we go. So make sure to grab that, as that will unlock as a secret side mission. And if you're going for all side missions achievement, you're definitely going to need to get that and complete the side mission. So other than that, let's rest up. I'm not sure how close we are to a boss. Just in case, what I'm going to do is just head on over to items and I'm going to organize this by equipment level. So if you need to dismantle stuff or get rid of stuff, usually the best thing to do is to push in the right thumbstick and it will organize that by, it says current order equipment level. So obviously level 54 stuff, 53 stuff up at the top here, and then like level 1 stuff down at the bottom. So I'm not going to get rid of too much, but I'm going to hold down Y to tick the item and just hold it up for a little bit. Like that, and then go to menu and then go to discard, So that'll do for now. I'm not sure if you can send it to the storage. Doesn't look like it, so that's fine. We'll just go for discard for now because we just want to free up a little bit of room, so that'll do. And then let's just prep. So job trees, we want to be putting the points into samurai, so we're going to go for ninja. So let's go for that. There we go. That'll do. I think we have just got ninja, so we'll be rocking that soon. Not straight away, but quite soon. Let's pop some points into that. Some points into that. And that'll do for now. Then we'll go battle settings. Just equip all your stuff. Check your combos and stuff if you want to check those. We'll go for samurai and white mage. I always pop out the white mage just because, you know, in boss fights and stuff, it's always handy to have that available if you need to heal up or that kind of thing. So, okay, that's all that. Let's go for it. Should be good to go. I think it is. It might be a spicy one if memory serves, this boss. So once again, I'm just going to skip through the cutscenes and stuff. We don't really need to check those out, so I'm just going to spam the start button. Skip through that. You could also apply the white mage buffs before you actually drop in the arena as well if you want to. But we should be fine either way, so it's... it's a great Malbaro. So what we'll do is buff up first of all. And then level limit break the party member, sorry. And I think we can attack the sort of arms here, like the tentacles. Watch out for that. You want to be moving around so we don't get grabbed by that. So I was trying to move, but not quick enough. But yeah, I think you can attack the arms. Actually break them, if memory serves. Make sure to keep your party members in limit break. I'm going to re-Jenga and Protector. Just basically buff everyone up. Might as well haste as well. So yeah, I'm going to keep on attacking them and see if we can actually break them off. For the red attacks again, you want to keep on moving to make sure that you avoid the grab. Like so. I think what you can do there is if you do avoid the grab, you can see the tentacles like are in the floor. It's a mechanic from Neo 2. So you should be able to like run, avoid the grab, and then go up to the tentacles that he's kind of got in the floor and attack them from there. So there is a boss in Neo 2 that also has the same mechanic. It's obviously not a Malbaro, but so if it does it again, I'll check to see if we can actually do that. We've got quite a lot of MP that we're not really using, so we might as well go for Lightbringer. So yeah, I think he's grown them back. Or not. Never mind. Just keep on smashing away. If you're playing Maze again, you can just back up. Cast your spells and stuff. Or your buffs. Oh yeah, it does grow the arms back. I thought he did. But yeah, with the arms, if he does kind of like, it'll basically put them into the ground. And then if you're sprinting, just make sure you're running around. And you can head up to where the arms are actually going into the ground. And then you can attack them. But other than that, yeah, just make sure to keep your party members in limit break mode. There's absolutely no drawback or no downside to just spamming their limit breaks over and over again. And other than that, that is the stage.